now we're going to go back to 12.1. In 12.2, we talked about the frequency table where we had the score, and this is how many people got that particular score, and then we add the total, and that was 18 people. Okay, let's say we have a different type of a problem. We're still going to make a frequency table, so here I'm going to make one and make it bigger though. In this particular one, the question is going to be how many texts do you make in a day? So texts made in a day, texts in one day, okay? And then over here is going to be the frequency of the people that have that answered. So here's the frequency. Okay, now texts made in one day. Let's split them up into different groups, and we call these groups classes. And the class needs a width. Okay, so I'm going to write this here. Class width. It's a terminology. Okay. So let's say we wanted to start with and said, we asked someone, do they make 0 to 5 texts in one day? Okay. Now, what is the class width from 0 to 5? Well, if we write out 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, there's 6 different answers. So the class width is going to be 6. So now we have to make all of them the same width. So if it ends in 5, we're going to start in 6. And then what are we going to add to it? Are we going to add 5? Or are we going to add 6? What we do is we add 5, which gives us 11. But to double check, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So what we do is we add 5 to the first number, but there's really going to be 6 numbers in there. So from 11 we go to 12. We're going to add 5 to that and gives us 17, and there's actually 6 numbers in there. And then our last one, we're going to go from 18, and we add 5, and that gives us 23. Okay, so frequency. I just made this up. Only 2 people made 5 from 0 to 5 texts in one day. And then 14 people made from 6 to 11 in one day. And then 20 people said they made from 12 to 17 in one day. And then 12 people said they made from 18 to 23 in one day. Okay, so that's a different type of frequency table. We don't have a new name for it. It's just that this has class width. So we call these different classes. This class is from 0 to 5 texts. This class is from 6 to 11 texts. And this class is 12 to 17 texts, and so forth. Sometimes we will take this data and we'll make an actual chart out of it. So let's make a chart. Well, it's called a histogram. I know you've seen them before. You may not have known that's what it's called, a histogram. So we'll make this on a scale. Okay, so let's make a scale. And I'm going to call this a histogram is what we're making. Okay, so we're going to use the same classes. How many did we have? We had 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And we're going to list them. So this is 0 to 5. All right. And the other one was 6 to 11. And then we had 12 to 17. And then 18 to 23. All right. And this is the number of texts. Number of texts made in one day. In one day. Okay. And then this is going to be our people, which is the frequency. How many people said that they did that? And since we have 20 as our maximum, I'm going to do them 5s. 5, 10, 15, 20. 5, 10, 15, 20. Okay, so histogram, we're going to take from 0 to 5, and we said that was 2 people. So we're going to fill that in up to 2 people for that bar right there. Okay, the next one from 6 to 11 we said was 14 people. So here's 15, so I'm going to say 14 is about here. And then we make a bar there. Okay, color that in. All right, the next one we said was 20. 20 people made from 12 to 17 texts in one day. And we'll color that in. All right. It's not coloring in so well on the whiteboard. Okay, and then the last one, 18 to 23, we said was 12. Here's 10, so 12 is a little bit more than 10, of course. And there we go. All right, so there's our histogram. All right. Now there's one more term that I need to teach you, and that's called a frequency polygon. Frequency polygon. And to make a frequency polygon, basically, we're going to just go to the middle and put a point on each one of these. And we're going to connect the lines. If there wasn't this end here, if there was more, we would go out to 0 on the graph. But there isn't one here, so we're just going to connect and connect and connect. And if there's more there, or if this went to 0, we would just go ahead and go to 0, and that one would too. Okay, so let me list the homework for this section. A lot of this homework is going to be on frequency tables, which we did in 12.2. Okay, and which we did some more of just now. So here's your homework. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 11, 13, 15, 17, 20, and then this one, because there's so much information, I don't really want you to write it all down. Just read example 5. Read example 5. Now, after you read example 5, do question number 31.